Hello, my seasoned women again. This is Emmerstine, the divorce coach for the seasoned woman. Good to see you again. Seasoned women, we're going to talk about some of the signs that your marriage may potentially be over. Now, a big sign if there's a lack of intimacy is either few and far in between, or non-existent at all. And another sign is, which is the most common, is resentment. Now, spouses sometimes build up resentment toward each other over the years, and eventually that resentment comes to a boiling point. And another common sign is criticism. It seems that there's nothing you do can satisfy the other spouse. And let me tell you a story about that. I remember toward the end of my marriage, my spouse would criticize me. He criticized my hair, my clothes, my makeup, tell me that I couldn't cook. Wait, hold on just a minute. He was right about that. I could not cook. I think I told you in a previous video that I could not cook. I remember sometimes that he would tell me, I'm not eating that crap. And I would just laugh. And now I realize he was telling the truth. So, to his credit, he did have a valid point on my cooking. And sometimes your spouse may start to spend more time with other relationships, such as spend more time with their friends, spend more time with other relatives, the kids, or even an affair. And of course, you know I have a story about that. And I was spending more time with my kids, with my friends, my relatives, and I was taking trips with my friends. We flew to Washington, D.C., Dominican Republic, etc. And I remember one night, my best friend from high school, we had been friends over 40 years. We decided to go to a Christmas party. And during that time, my ex was working the night shift. And we went, we had a great time. I took her home. We sat in the living room and we chit-chatted for a while, watched TV. And the next thing I know, I was waking up the next day. I fell asleep on the sofa. And I said, oh my God, I said, my spouse would never believe that I was over my best friend's house and I had fallen asleep. Now, the speed limit used to be 55 at that time. And they had just recently changed it to 65. And there was an expressway mostly between my house and her house. So I got on the expressway and I did 75 almost all the way to my home. And my spouse normally got home about 6:45 in the morning. And I skidded in the driveway about 6:40. So I had 5 minutes to spare. And I went in, I threw my gown on, and I threw in a pot of coffee like I was just getting up. And needless to say, a few moments later, he walked in the house, and I greeted him. I said, hey, how you doing? How was your night? And I said, thank God he did not put his hand on the hood of my car because he would have known I had just skidded in the driveway. And those are some of the things that to this day I still laugh about. But remember, if one spouse has already checked out of the marriage and no longer wants to be in the marriage, there's really nothing the other spouse can do. So ladies, on that note, take heed and I'll see you next time. Bye. Bye again, seasoned women. See you again next time. It's been nice talking to you. And remember, celebrate your life. Be a little selfish. Bye.